¿Qué tal, gente? ¿Cómo andamos? Muy buenas. Por fin me dejó. No sé qué esté pasando, la verdad. No te sabría decir. Ok. Esperen un momento, por favor. Me están hablando.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Everything's ready. Let's go! Everything's ready. Let's go! I wonder when... Let the show begin.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stand condemned! Guilty!
Write this on the sign. Go!
Judgment is upon you! You stand condemned!
Let's dance. La 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 la. Oh, just like we rehearsed. Hi!
Through me, justice is served! Guilty! You stand condemned!
I'll protect us. Write this on the sign.
Judgment is upon Guilty! You stand condemned!
Just like we rehearsed. Ready, steady, go!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Pointless! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Write this on the sign.
Futile! Through me, justice is served! Guilty! You stand condemned! Guilty! You stand condemned! Surrender!
La 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 la. Let's dance. Pull it in, but help!
Judgment is upon you! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Just like we rehearsed.
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty! You stand condemned!
I'll protect us. Pull it in, but help!
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Your penance is due. Guilty. You stand condemned.
Just like we rehearsed.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty. Your penance is due. Guilty. You stand condemned.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance. Farmear, help!
Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due. Guilty. Your penance is due.
I'll protect us. Write this on the sign.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned. Guilty. You stand condemned. Guilty. Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Well played.
Write this on the sun.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty! Your penance is due! Guilty!
Let the show begin. Just like we rehearsed.
Judgment is upon you! You stand condemned! Guilty!
As a dutiful maid would. Yeah. La 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 la. Let's dance. Right this off the side.
Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Guilty!
Just like we rehearsed.
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Your penance is due! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Fallen Emma, help!
Through me, justice is served! You stay condemned!
Hola.
Guilty! You stand condemned!
Just like we rehearsed.
Judgment is upon you! Guilty! You stand condemned!
Out of the frying pan. Think you can get away? Nice and spicy.
Surrender and be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Here we go. You're toast. Boba, get them. Time for takeoff.
¿De qué me perdí? Guild!
We shall prevail!
Come a little closer.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Practice on your side.
Hear my prayer! Do your worst!
Try not to enjoy the...
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Just like we rehearsed.
Grant us your blessing!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Practice on your side.
Let's spark things up a little.
We shall prevail!
Dodge this.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Terrified!
Oh, so sorry.
once, there was a glorious...
Need my help as usual?
Shine down! Shiver! Shudder! Vengeance will be mine! Strike dead! I condemn you! Judgment! Absurd! There is no escape!
Think you can bully me?
The eye sweeps the land! Beg for mercy! You can't run! Shattered! Illusion shattered!
Look at you, Boozle! Just where'd that come from?
Lightning falls on the land of eternity! Judgment! Shine down! This body is eternal!
Go! Think you can bully me?
Illusion shattered! Light purge all obstacles! Freeze to the core! Perish! Rack and ruin.
Inferior! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Witness the final calamity! Illusion shatter obstacles!
Shudder.
Inferior!
After!
There is no escape! There is no escape! You can't... Eternity is in my hands!
Keep my eyes open.
Touch from the world. Shiver!
Sayonara special!
Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Lights out. Beg for mercy.
Obey me! Your verdict is decided. Only emptiness awaits.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Think you can bully me?
There is no escape! You can't run!
More speed.
Scratch that. Look at you!
Into the
Blue
frozen
Tail.
void!
Shudder. Freeze to the core.
How presumptuous!
Let's go, let's go! Ha! I'm here! Think you can... Oh! Sayonara special!
Crush.
Shiver!
I won't accept defeat! Think you can bully me?
Illusion shattered!
Yeah!
Beg for mercy.
There is no escape! Shine down!
Shake and stir!
Damn you! Illusion, you too will experience this suffering. I never asked for redemption. Never.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Crush!
How unbecoming. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Beg for mercy. There is no escape. Yeah! Crush!
Raging tide!
Let's go.
Shine down! Light out! You can't run! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
Some you win, and some you lose.
What shall we do?
Astra Avisosk. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh?
Puta madre, estaba hable y tenía el...
Think. Oh,
sin puto
how
audio.
about this?
Mierda.
Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a
Me
love
estaba
poem on
quejando de
stage.
Cyno y de que no me gustó. Valió pa pura chingada.
And if possible, please also
Y
use
todo
your
gracias
camera
al
to capture the
pinche
reaction
control
of the
de
audience
este
upon finishing
nuevo
the
que no
poem.
le entiendo qué pedo.
What kind of commission is that?
Ahora déjenme ver qué onda, gente.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Hyman's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just
Puras
wanted to
fallas,
see the
gente.
two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take
Me voy
one
a
of
tener
those
que acostumbrar a cambiar el maldito audio con el control, porque como siempre manejaba el audio con los headset, ahora estoy pues 100% acostumbrado a los audífonos, y luego ahora con esta chingadera y no se puede. Por eso no se quedó Diego ni qué onda. Esta chingadera ya me está tocando la puta moral. Puras pinches dagas. Decía que me decepcionó pero brutalmente Cyno. Se me hace una porquería. Literalmente una pinche porquería. Porque son unos daños y una probabilidad bastante altas, muy altas. Y hace un daño muy flojo, muy malo el puto daño. Entonces, ni maldita idea qué hacer con ese cabrón, la verdad. Ya me lo estoy pensando muchísimo, a pesar de que le farmeé todo, de tirar por Cyno. No me gustó nada, nada, es asqueroso. Eso de que cuando tiras la garra, que es lo único bueno de su maldito kit, literalmente la puta garra se va a donde quiere. O sea, es un asco, es un puto asco el cabrón ese. Y odio estas pinches misiones pendejas de puro pinche hablar a lo idiota.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospect. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Sí,
Your
cómo
life
no.
shall continue on for... Huh? Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Sí, échale la culpa a los gatos, pinche niña pendeja. Me iba a decir peor. No, putas mames. ¿Por qué me traes de tu pendejo aquí haciendo mamadas?
Is this another one of... Yep. It belongs to a king. His fault when they start talking.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like
Literalmente Tignari es mucho mejor que el puto de Cyno. Cyno es un asco, es un pinche porquería ahí.
Oh no, not anymore.
I see. I'll have someone in charge of...
No problem.
No quería la puta Arconte, pero yo creo que voy a tener que ir por ella. Literal. Porque Cyno me decepcionó un chingo. Y si también veo que es un puto asco, la Arconte esta, que yo creo que va a ser un asco, mejor voy a ir por...
After all, I'm still discussing all... What an admirable...
Mejor voy a ir por constelaciones de Raiden y dejémonos de pendejadas. ahora sí se me escucha, espero, con esta pinche pendejada.
Although she knows she should return. Well, the Scarlet King is long gone. And Cetaria is also too. If we simply engage. But. So, you. Yep. As long as everything. So exactly. Huh? That's no problem. Although I've been observing humans for a while, You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious. If it was. Yeah, don't be. Alright.
Tu puta madre con tu babosada. No, decía que de las 12 a las 18, ¿no? Ya le iba a poner a medianoche, pero no era mediodía. Marco. Me siento.
Cetaria's here. Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Looks like
Me
they've
está
already
dando
started talking. Let's find.
un asco. Tengo un pésimo sabor de boca. Me está dando un putísimo asco. Yo quería a Cyno como no tienen una idea. Y me está dando un putísimo asco.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides,
Que por
everyone
cierto,
around
ese
me has a very
personaje,
different background
esa
and
Cetaria
outlook.
se ve bastante linda, debo decir.
Okay. Strange. I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure?
Well, actually, they have many.
Huh, I see. I imagine that.
So.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects. But to be perfectly honest with you,
Qué asco.
well,
I hear you. No. The gods are asked Cetaria. What?
Why haven't I gone home?
Cetaria, why don't you?
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you?
¿Qué dijo la pendeja?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all. The
Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power. I will think very carefully
Ahora
about his
resulta que
demand of
los
me.
que son,
I'm sorry, I must go now.
Morenos es porque están en el desierto. Ah, qué babosadas.
Oh, she just well done. Cetaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have
¿Cómo que
something
no?
she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida. All I know are some Anyway, enough. She's out of games now. Right on cue.
Oh my fucking god. Me está dando un asco. Aquí está. Me está dando un asco jugar con... Bueno, hacer esta maldita misión, mejor dicho. Los de crío, los de definitivo. Ok. Y me está dando un sueño y un pesar hacer esto como no tiene idea. No mames. No putas mames con tus pinches misiones de mierda.
I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Huh? Wasn't he nursing a...
He sprained his arm a while back while trying to show off his strength. I thought you'd heard.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that he has a quick temper.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zeroed in on the issue. But once everything is... Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan.
¿Quién?
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird and like as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I...
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you
Por eso
be the one
el cabrón
who's
de
ashamed?
Cyno se encabrona con
You,
esta,
who
yo
worked
creo.
side by side with the Academia and treated people as...
Please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards, which this is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass him.
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their...
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. And child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the
Ay,
Scarlet
no
King.
mames. No.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Esa chingadera. Bueno, mejor me callo. Pero esas boberías, solamente la gente que no piensa bien se lo puede tragar lo que diga la gente.
I've also been running, but no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it,
You won't necessarily... That's not important. If you could provide some...
I've actually never believed in the gods. Please tell me. I was just one of the designers for the master, but I know very little. I've just been working. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city
to fight against the academia.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm in a... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance?
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this.
All right.
So...
that'll
the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the... Maybe it's time for me to...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring... The Traveler's execution was ingenious. Now that we pay... But if we're going to pray to the god...
No me siento nada, pero nada bien. Yo que creía que me iba a dar algo y me sale con estas babosadas. Aquí no hay donde cocinar. Al aire libre. Creo que no. ¿Qué decía que esperara a las 12? ¿O me equivoqué yo? Esta chingadera nomás no. Estoy madre de 7 a 12 de la noche. ¿Qué mierda es esto? De 7 a 12.
Tastes the same as I...
That's right. I suppose I'm the other... Shh! We're on a secret... Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to happen after all...
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Off? What do you feel is... It's the middle of...
No, I think she's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh.
I also can't quite...
Well, regard... Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
¿Esa babosada ahora qué?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Ese va a ser de hielo.
Expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
¿El segundo? ¿En serio es el
If you're
segundo?
looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the
cabrón, bebé, ven, te estoy diciendo, hijo.
My experiment
Pinche putazón te diste, ven.
And now it seems
Y deja de...
they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is the Hida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into it. He called himself the Doctor. Remember Tainari and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture.
Ya ni supe ni qué chingados pasó. Se me cayó el perro bien feo, de pura cabeza.
We'll meet it. You mean? Oh, right. Even though he turned, there's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharva.
Literalmente. ¿En serio? ¿En serio?
Into the wind.
Hijos de puerca. No tengo tiempo para sus estupideces.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. core of 30! We are an elite...
The outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us? You're up, Traveler!
Clouds high. The birds call.
No touching!
The wind knows me.
It isn't over yet! Here
¿En
comes
serio?
reinforcements!
¿Siguen llegando? No. Me encanta fallar así estúpidamente.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite? Yeah. But this going up against smart...
No me está gustando esta chingadera. Literal. Ahí va otro. ¿Tú también vas a querer? No. Un mercenario, pero nada, no está jodiéndome la pinche vida. Y tú ya me vas a... Así es que esa cosa es para cocinar, ¿eh? No, eso lo voy a saltar porque quiero subir a esta mujer al del 80 al 90. What? Ok, aquí. Ahora. No sé por qué ponen a Xiangling como que puede hacer todas las comidas. Y su bono que da rara vez te lo aplica, entonces... Bueno, ahí salió. Que estadísticamente te tendría que salir una vez cada 10. Pero a mí casi nunca me sale. Ok. Otros 5 más. Y nos vamos. Como siempre, Xiangling al rescate. Tres. 4. 5. Ahí tengo los 20.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Gordito, hermoso.
It's nice to see you again. Are you
Perdóname,
doing all
mijo.
right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. As a result... Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he
Ay, no, pues putas fallas.
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He left? What? Isn't Tainari... I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always... No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made... To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take... Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia. And I know that before he became a research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Got it. Will do.
De vuelta a la ciudad. Que por cierto hay que ponerle la constelación. Tu recarga aumenta en un 20. Okay.
Boats are made for transfer.
De pensar lo que hice me da un asco.
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a...
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can... Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your...
Well, we understand that point now.
When you left, I was still instead. Luckily, I gave a... Also.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between... Plus,
we shouldn't give up hope.
Actually, Nahida...
Yes, I have. You didn't come here.
We're looking for a sky...
Okay.
Quiero terminar esto ya para cerrar puto directo. Nomás de pensar todo lo que farmé, todo lo que hice me da un asco. Literalmente me da un maldito asco.
Traveler.
Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
Yo pensé que ya se había muerto esa.
Forest. When we last saw each other,
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come a...
Hypatia? Wait, no.
My consciousness.
You did it?
Le cambió la personalidad a ese personaje, ¿no era así?
Exhilarating when my consciousness made contact.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? My current self has...
You can do that?
I've never heard...
Hold on. All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you with...
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god, my creator.
Parece la voz de...
Valuing strength above all.
De
She saw
Xiao.
no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one
Ese va a ser
exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that have hit?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such, alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purina life, but rather...
You... I found...
Apenas se dieron cuenta que no es la misma la cabrona esta.
Have I already lost my mind?
Sí.
Wait, something is...
¿En serio, mamón? A ver, se supone que es un arconte.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also... Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. Also, while we were... The doctor has found a way to... But even in a moonless night...
Oh no! Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes... Even in a moon... Huh. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Satari.
Está encerrada en algo.
Hi, Mom.
Que posiblemente va a ser el...
That's all right. I've
la
spent some
pirámide
time...
que hay por allá.
That. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irmin's.
Huh? Did you see something? What?
Do you have any evidence? So
Kainari?
I did. If I didn't take action, now that you met, but I still didn't expect them to do the doctor from your description, but then...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've been...
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go into... Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thanks, Kainari.
Pues... Puras dagas. De hecho, yo creí que íbamos a ir por otra entrada, no por aquí, la verdad.
We finally made it to Caravan Reap. just past this. Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Ese cabrón va a ser dentro. Pregunta.
Wonder what he's up to.
What the? Where did she go? How did we lose them? They were just...
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a...
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al-Hatham. We never thought we'd... Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia. However, had I wished to turn you...
Oh, right. You do have...
I have no interest in these days. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still in... Everyone says the which brings me back to you. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, you're... To have that kind of reaction, I think...
Al-Hatham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind...
So that's your... But that does prove you do have some... No matter.
That's right.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest...
It's always better to travel with...
De una vez.
Another
stabilize.
Adventure time.
The wind knows me.
I got careless.
Lo siento, créanme que yo no quería hacer esto, pero bueno.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Solidify.
Let's light it up.
One with nature.
Pinche honguito madreado. ¿Va a estar arriba o va a estar abajo? Dice que abajo. Qué bueno que lo alcancé a ver. Ah, mira. Pensé que era algo para madrear y no, es uno de los que necesita este güey. El Cyno. Está todo madreado ahí.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert.
Whoa.
Sí, se movían así los cabrones. Son patéticos los pinches personajes de cómo se mueven.
Cyno.
Al menos ya se vio que este güey es de espada.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Sí, cómo no.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General
Yes. General Mahamatra Cyno, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crime.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise...
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as...
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our Take It Out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes...
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Cyno. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this and why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you... As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Well, look at you two, acting all tough and
A
self-righteous
ver
over
si este
there.
tampoco sabe toda puteada como este idiota.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start...
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Es tan emocionante como... Bueno.
Well... Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until... Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was...
I have nothing to hide. So there's no shame in While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned. Rather, I've chosen to exile.
Huh? Exile?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did, as General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence, I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very... Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us.
So they really...
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance. I will never give up on this investigation.
Cyno seems to have the same goal as us. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he's some... Well, Cyno, if that's your story...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard the sages asked you to investigate a blonde hair...
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I was... After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me...
The most
Unfortunately, their words contained from my perspective. So, had I been less guarded...
You mean... that the sages originally planned to dispose of you?
I'd already given up on the assignment by them, so it came as quite a surprise when I...
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance. You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation.
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to win. After all...
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Now, answer me this. Did the sages share a...
Have I not made myself clear?
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
Esto está muy plana. No me gusta el...
I believe it's your turn.
¿Cómo está hecha?
Sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have... My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the home... I had nothing going on, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless...
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds...
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. Fighting in a sandstorm is not—
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. Candace still isn't back.
When you put it that way.
Oh my fucking god. ¿En serio, estos cabrones?
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with this—
Yes. They just keep coming in waves.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
So let's go, cabrones, si ni siquiera me dejan agarrar.
Into the wind.
Born of ice and frost.
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Access denied.
Here comes another wave!
Nice.
When are they ever gonna let up?
One with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up! No touching.
The wind knows me.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of our
¿Y por qué no se cuida usted mismo, señor? Está muy anciano.
I can't say besides sandstorm.
So, Ermin's—
Everything in the natural.
Everyone in Aru village, speaking of what—
village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who lost. The academia believes that they're crazy.
Alas, but no one in the village.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible.
Mock
Por lo
me
que
if you
veo,
will.
todos tienen que ver con la maldita academia. Nadie la quiere, pero todos tienen que ver con eso.
Is it because you're
El
reminded
único
of the
que
pain?
la
Is it really a—
I'll be grateful for
que
the
la
assistance.
estima
Let's start by
es
finding a spot to
Tigmari.
share what we know. So,
Pero estos dos, nada. Como hay que... Okay. De hecho, no sé. Ok, voy a nivel 5. Está bien, está bien.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essential. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origin. The academia has long when mad scholars first initially. Aru village was struck suddenly,
No me
despite the
interesa.
powerful tremor. After
Es un
that,
personaje muy puteado.
Paimon thinks so too.
in theory,
Oh, no wonder.
if you are able to... So, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't...
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just... Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sum? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily...
Good! Then you should know that we're telling...
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two... How can this be? To think. Our Archon has been amongst us this entire...
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this, but easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we...
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call...
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with...
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us, or... I was planning to go...
Whoa.
Sorry. I was only...
All right. But first, let's go...
No me está gustando nada. Ni la historia, ni nada, la verdad. Me está haciendo muy mediocre.
Cyno is super vigilant. Is this what...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
I had a...
Huh? You knew this?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village... Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, one summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but Isak was thrilled that his grandpa...
All this somehow...
Perhaps. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh?
No, nothing. As long as...
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Hey, Isak!
Oh,
cleared everything up.
Really? What?
All right.
De tu madre. Gracias por quitarme este puto martirio. Que por cierto que iba a subir. O iba a subir algún personaje, madre. Que no recuerdo. ¿Habrá sido Diona la que quería subir? No, ya fue. Sí, era ella, ¿no? Espera. Yo creo que hasta aquí lo vamos a dejar, gente. Me está dando un asco. Este era. Me está dando un asco porque es una tras otra a lo loco. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 y los que salgan acá. Va a estar medio complicado. Esto es una de estas que ni siquiera he hecho nada, la verdad. Vámonos porque me está dando mucho asco, la verdad. Una decepción muy grande, Cyno, pero grandísima. Yo me lo esperara que fuera el... No digo que mejor que Raiden, pero al menos... de ese nivel, ¿no? De Raiden. Y no, nada que ver. Pájaro mareado. Pero nada que ver, y es de que no tuviera el poder es lo de menos. Es de que el único golpe bueno que hace es la garra. Y la maldita garra no va para donde tú quieres, va para donde está el enemigo más próximo a él. Pero si tú estás pegando y de repente te quieres voltear para pegar por otro lado, no se voltea. Se queda pegando para ese maldito lado. En definitiva es un pinche cagadón con ese personaje. Pero bueno. Vamos, gente. Ya... Puta madre. Es que ni ganas me dan ni siquiera ya de jugar el puto Genshin con esas pendejadas. Y por cierto, hay que ver cómo va el Fubuki. Muy bien, ya está a nada para poderlo ayudar ahí a ver qué onda. Y aquí está Ver perfil. Aquí está Minato. Vamos, gente. Que tengan muy buenas noches y nos vemos por aquí en el siguiente. Hasta luego. Que por cierto no